Switching focus now to a citizen journalist campaign to get justice for Shailaja 2 days after CNN-IBN highlighted her plight due to medical negligence.
The hospital concerned has been forced to act. It is expected to submit its relief plan for the victim to the government today. On Saturday, the Karnataka government had threatened legal action against the Malike hospital. Remember, Shailaja, mother of two, was left in a near vegetative state for 3 years because doctors botched up her surgery and then refused to take responsibility for it. Her case came to the surface after her husband had turned citizen journalist to get help for his wife.
There is lapses on the part of the doctors. I requested the hospital management also to have a dialogue with the family members and compensate the things and help them for the future of the patient and the family members. If they come across, definitely we will have a dialogue and we will settle the things. There is a provision in the police station to inquire and investigate the things, the negligence done in the hospital only. Here, the case has been registered and against the doctors, but not the hospital. So, under the hospital also, they can file a case under this act, and there is penalty is there, imprisonment is there. So, we will assist the family members we will give a government advocate to them.
To know more about that, we are now being joined by Smriti Advani from Bangalore. Smriti, has Muni Raju, Shailaja's husband, heard anything from the government or the Malike hospital?
Well, unfortunately, Pallavi, this being a long weekend in Bangalore, there's been not much progress in the case. In fact, they were supposed to meet with the legal counsel as well as the doctors and the members of the administrative board of the Malike hospital over the weekend. The lawyers were then expected to draft out a compensation plan and then update the family. But Shailaja's family itself was travelling out of town, so they are likely to only get back today evening or early tomorrow morning, which is when they will finalize what really their plan henceforth is going to be. From the government side, they have said that if the doctors and the Malike Hospital's administration does not respond immediately regarding that compensation plan, and there is any kind of delay that the family feels that the hospital is trying to put stop to this process, then they will assign them a government lawyer. In fact, the medical education minister has said that they have been working on an ordinance to ensure greater penalty for cases of medical negligence, to ensure that both the hospitals, the administrative staff as well as the doctors are accountable. So we will have to wait probably for the next 24 hours to see what further progress is going to be made in this particular case.
Right, and Smriti, just refresh for us, what exactly has the stand that the hospital has adopted till date as far as their explanation for this incident is concerned?
Well, Arno, there right from the beginning, the hospital has been saying that this was a reaction. The fact that she's in a vegetative state was a reaction to the anesthesia that they administered. And they said that this is a rare occurrence, but it often happens because patients take a sudden turn to when the anesthesia is administered. Of course, what the family has been saying is that that when they were administering the anesthesia, the doctors didn't take enough precautions. Also, later, once Shailaja was diagnosed with the fact that she was in a coma and she was unable to move, the way that the hospital treated the family, she was removed from the hospital without informing the family. They then said that they would take care of all the expenses once she was shifted to the MS Ramaya Memorial Center, but that did not take place either. So right now the family is really keen that they take some kind of legal action. Remember, criminal case has not yet been filed against the hospital, but yes, if no compensation amount is guaranteed by the hospital, it is likely that the family will press criminal charges against the Malike Medical Center.
Thank you, Smriti, for getting us up to speed there. But